Welcome to Miracle Mondays with Rae Lashea. I'm your host, Rae Lashea, coming to you live from Puerto Viejo, Costa Rica, Casa Corazon del Mar in Playa Negra. Oh my goodness, I'm in the jungle. And today's guest is Kool Holmes of The Synthesis and Juice 101 NYC. So if you could help me welcome him, be awesome. Cool.
What's good?
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Yeah, same here, same here.
I see you have your The Synthesis hat on.
Yeah, and
I
it's
got sweater.
yeah, we here.
So before we tell people all about this merchandise and where they can get it, if you would please, let me fix my camera.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah. You can send a DM to @the synthesis on Instagram.
I said before we get there, let's tell the people who you are and what you do.
Okay. Well, what they want to know.
Everything. They want to know everything.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know me. I ain't gonna volunteer information. You ask me, I'm gonna answer.
Okay, let's start with who you are.
All right.
And what businesses you have, and then we'll get into each one.
All right. Cool. So my name is Kool Holmes. I'm from Brooklyn, born and raised. And I have a juice bar, Juice 101. I'm actually a partner in a juice bar. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my business partners. Um, Juice 101 NYC, which is located in Ozone Park, Queens. We sell health. That's our motto. I also have a YouTube show called The Synthesis, as you can see right here with the hat. You see the sweater. It's dynamic analytical synthesis. So, that's it right there. Shout out to my business partner. He in here, Stocky Rocky. You know what I mean?
He wants to know where I got my hoodie. I'll let you know. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. So what gave you the idea for the juice bar, and how long has it been open?
So the juice bar, I definitely gotta give 1,000% props to my business partner and my brother, which is like one of my closest friends in life, Stocky Rocky. So he's in here right now. So the whole Juice 101 NYC, the whole juice idea was his. So,
Okay.
a lot of times too, when you make investments, you got to invest in people, right? So,
Right.
I known this brother for almost 30 years, and he has always had brilliant ideas. So it was actually kind of like an honor for him to reach out to me and include me in this venture.
Okay.
That's how that came about. And, we didn't do the shake hands things. We signed paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So anybody out there, you trying to do business with your friends, I mean, you still need paperwork.
Okay. Let me stop you there because you're dropping jewels, and sometimes people miss the subtle hints.
Right.
First, it speaks a lot to your character and who you are, that someone who was doing big things came to you and said, hey, I want to include you in the next big thing.
Yeah.
So for people, you have to have integrity. You have to be honest. You have to be a good business mind yourself so that you can also be included in other ventures.
Mm-hmm.
And then also, just because someone is your family, friend, brother, cousin, does not mean the legal paperwork shouldn't be done. It needs to be done. It keeps everything clear, and everyone knows where they stand, where they fall. And so those are really important. And shout out to Stocky Rocky.
Yeah.
Visit Juice 101 NYC in Ozone Park, Queens.
Right.
And so then you host a YouTube show called The Synthesis.
Right. So the synthesis, shout out to my other business partners as well. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, it was an idea I had, but I can't not include my brothers who actually helped me put the foot on the gas. You know what I'm saying? So I actually shout out to my man ID, aka Illa. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Education, aka Preem. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my whole crew though. That's with me now. Shout out to BO Boxer. Shout out to Can Listen. You know, they make the show go. But that came about because I was listening to some podcasts, you know, on YouTube, just, you know, listening to YouTube shows and podcasts, and I was hearing a lot of good information, and I was like, damn, this is stuff that me and my peoples do just in passing, catching up, and it's like, why don't we share our experiences and drop our jewels to the world? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you never know, man, if we could help one person listen, we did our job. You know what I'm saying? So the purpose of, so the synthesis is, the D is for dynamic, the A is for analytical, and the synthesis, I'm gonna tell everybody who paying attention, Google synthesis. That's us.
And so from that, and let me tell you, I used to host a show way before podcasts came about
Right.
called My Education with my then coworker and business partner, D Show. And it takes a lot of people behind the scenes. Sure, we're the face and we might be the mouthpiece, but we had DJs in the studio, we had
Yeah.
the sound people, we had all kind of stuff going on. So shout out to the whole crew that makes everything work seamlessly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where can people hear that show? When can they hear it? And then
So
also talk about the merchandise that comes along with it.
right. So you can type in DA space synthesis on YouTube. And it's a lot of jewels in there, man. A lot of things, man. We don't got the answers, but we got some solutions. You know what I'm saying? So it's two things when you watch the synthesis we need you to do, right? And you're gonna do it not because I need you to do it, but it's just gonna naturally. You're gonna learn and you're gonna laugh, right?
That's
So
right.
if you don't do neither one, you ain't ever gotta watch us. You understand what I'm saying?
Hey, if
And
you're
I'm
not
cool with that. And I'm cool with that.
right. But if you're not learning and not laughing, you ain't living.
That's
Right.
it. There you go. There you go. Big facts. Big facts.
So DA synthesis or dash synthesis.
No dash. Is DA space
Oh,
synthesis. Type it in on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. It's free. And like I said, it's a lot of jewels in there, man. A lot of things, man. You know, pay attention. You know, you might hear your story in there. It's a couple episodes. We over 100 episodes in. Check us out, man. It's a lot going on. A lot more to come.
wow. Okay. So just for those who might be missing it, and thank you everybody for joining us. I know that we are later than usual today, but we had to make it work. I'm out the country. Kool was doing some educating on his own time, so we managed to get together here at this time, which is awesome. Thank you again for being here.
Thanks
Um,
for having me.
so again, so you're over 100 episodes in, which speaks to consistency. And every entrepreneur that comes through this show, when we ask what are some of the things that keeps you successful or advice that you would give, they all say consistency. That is the key. But also this can you speak to this theme of teamwork? Because a lot of us, especially in the Black community, we try to go it alone. And we can only go so far, but in each of your ventures, you are shouting out the partners and the people and the crew. What would you say to someone who says, I rather or do it by myself, or I can do it better by myself?
If you really believe it, you probably can. You know, you're gonna have those days too. You're gonna have those days that if you are working with a group and things may not be going right, you might have to step to the side and do it yourself, right? But that group guided you, right? Because you learn from the mistakes. So you could be in a group and say, okay, this is not what I want to do, right? But
Okay.
so the group could send you to independence.
Got you. Got
Yeah,
you.
but you know, you got to understand what team is, right? TEAM, together everyone accomplishes more, right? And you got to believe that, you know, and you also too, as a leader, right? I'm a leader. I've been a leader, I think, my whole life. You have to assign roles, right? You have to tell people what is expected of them on the team, right? Because
Right.
that's how the team is going to go, and it's not going to all be peachy. It's not gonna all be peaches and cream, right? You're gonna have arguments, you're gonna have disagreements, you're gonna get pushback. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But you gotta get it done. You got,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
I like that you come from different angles. You're like, sure, if you believe it, you can do it by yourself too. I start in a different way, and that's great. And I knew you as a leader on the Murray Bergstrom basketball team.
No doubt. Once upon a time, right?
Right. So we go back to high school days.
Yeah.
And so shout out to and big up to Murray Bergstrom and anyone who's joining us who
No
attended.
doubt. Shout out to the Blazers.
So what advice, so I'm back to that. What advice would you give to people who are endeavoring to go on a larger scale, be an entrepreneur, but then on a more specific scale, like open a juice bar and or have a clothing line or start a podcast talk show?
Well, first thing I want to tell you, you got to have faith. To do any of those things, you got to have faith, right? And you can't be afraid to fail. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to have thick skin, right? And you got to have tunnel vision. You got to be able to see things through, right? You know, and you got to stand on your word. That's, you know, I talked about that earlier. I made a post. I said, you got humans, then you got real ones. So being a real one is subjective, right? Because if I told you I'm doing this show at 9:30 tonight, right? Pardon me, the lights. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
If I told, no, but if I agreed with you to do a show at 9:30 tonight, right?
Right.
And, but I consider myself a real one, but I cancel on you without even telling.
Hold on a second, Kool.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Your internet was kind of moving along with you, so let's get
All
you back clear so we can.
We good now?
Yeah, so start back from if I told you.
All right. No, I'm just giving you an example, right? You got humans and you got real ones, right? Because everybody's claiming this real one thing. I think that's subjective, right? So
I'm wondering, is it my internet or is it his? Somebody who's listening, please let me know if y'all can hear him.
Can you hear me?
I'm not sure if it's my internet.
Can you hear me?
But I can hear you now, yes.
All right. So what I'm saying is, can you hear me clear?
Okay. Yes.
What I'm saying is, if I gave you my word, right?
Right.
But then today you don't hear from me and you reach out to me to confirm, right?
Right.
But I consider myself a real one. That's not.
That's right.
Right.
No.
That's not. Right? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people better off being human, because being human, you could change your mind and it's less expectations.
Right.
That's what humans do. They change their mind and just do whatever they want to do. So when I say all that to say, when you're trying to get involved in business, you have to stand on your word, right? If I say I'm going to start a YouTube show, I have to see it through.
Right.
If I say I'm going to join the team of young business owners for a juice bar, I have to see it through.
Right.
Right? So that's part of the faith, is you have to believe. And then you got to understand it's going to be down and then it's going to be up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got to see it through.
How did the pandemic affect the juice bar?
The juice bar, wow. So the pandemic, low key, the pandemic was like a blessing, right? Because our competition 2 blocks away, they closed down. So we took all their customers.
Okay, then the question is, how did you withstand the pandemic when your competition could not?
Well, we sell health, you know, and especially with the pandemic, everybody started really paying attention to what they was putting in their bodies.
Right.
So then, you know, what better place than to come get some juice, come get an acai bowl, come get some fruit, vegetables, come get some salad, right? Come get you. We got flu shots, you know, we got zinc, we got sea moss, you know, we got everything that they was talking about on the news.
Right.
Like we got it. Yeah, that's right.
Right. So, and people, I mean, products are everywhere. So it's not about the product necessarily, although you want to have a quality product, but it's your concept and
Yeah.
you're selling health.
Right.
And then what the products are just what the vehicle to get the people
Right.
there.
Indeed. Indeed.
Now, how did you come up with the concept for the different merchandise for the synthesis?
So the merchandise, I always wanted to do merch for what I was doing, but I wanted to get the ball rolling as far as content, right? Right. So my thing is, if you see the logo, for example, look where you are right now. Somebody sees the logo, I want them to go, "Oh, what's that?" Right now, you just know what it is. Now go on YouTube now
Right.
because it's enough content for merchandise.
Okay. Okay.
And like it was just like I wanted to get you had to take care of business, and the content is business. So you got to make sure you got it. Well, for me, I wanted to have enough content that like this actually means something. This actually means something. You see what I'm saying? This says it wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh, you could be fly. No, no, no. You could be fly with a purpose. You see
And
what I'm
let me say, I ordered my stuff. It came in quickly, so
Yeah.
that's always. And also, I wore this to travel because I wanted to be comfortable. You know, in the airplane, you never know if it's going to be
Yeah.
too hot. So this was very comfortable for me. It kept me warm, but it's still lightweight, which is awesome. And I'm going to travel back in it too.
Oh,
So
it looks great on you, man. Thank you.
thank you. I really do. Like it. I love the color, but also tell people where they can get it because I got it. I wanted a hoodie, but you have
Yeah,
t-shirts, you have long sleeves, you have all kind of stuff. Where
yeah.
can people
Just
find your?
send a direct message, DM to the Synthesis Instagram. That's it.
Okay, and people can follow you here at the Synthesis. Anywhere else people can find you and follow you?
You can find me at Kool with a K __ 911. You can also reach out to at Juice 101 NYC.
Excellent. And please make sure you guys visit Juice 101 NYC in Ozone Park.
Yep.
Also visit me at www.lessproblemsmoremiracles.com.
Oh,
You can put your email address in so that you can get the free PDF Miracle Makers Roadmap, as well as check out the books that I have there for sale. You Are a Star, which is the children's book, 52 Weeks of Miracles, which is the spiritual growth and personal development journal, as well as Black Geisha, the erotica novel.
okay.
Um, so let's go back to working with the team, being a leader. What advice would you give for people in leadership positions and who are getting into leadership positions but it may not come naturally to them?
All right. Well, the first thing you got to do is lead, right? I would say get a dictionary and look it up, right? And lead. You have to be that, right? That is, you can practice it, but you have to be that. And being a leader is hard, right?
Yeah.
It is not easy because nobody really wants to be told what to do. And it's not that you're telling people what to do, but you have to give direction. And you have to know who you're talking to and how you're talking to them, right? You got to treat everybody fair, but everybody different. So how I'm talking to you, I may not be able to talk to him, and how I'm talking to him, I can't talk to her. But I still got to make sure all three of y'all get the message.
Right, right. Wow, that takes skill.
Hmm. Yeah.
And we've only been on here for 20 minutes, but twice he's given us a direction to look in the dictionary. So we know good leaders look words up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Listen, man, I'm telling you, it's powerful.
Is there any particular book you would recommend, just like your favorite book or a good book in leadership?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I definitely recommend the autobiography of Malcolm X.
The autobiography of Malcolm X. Okay.
Yeah. And Soul on Ice, that's a good book too.
Who do you know the author of that one?
Nah, mm-mm. The cover
Okay.
was fun, and it caught me. I just like the name; it was powerful.
Yeah,
Mm,
I haven't heard that one, so I'm gonna check it out. Soul
mm.
on Ice.
Soul on Ice. Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now, what is your favorite juice from the juice bar?
Oh, my favorite juice is the synthesis. We got the synthesis in there. That's right, baby. Created by yours truly.
I love how you intertwine and overlap everything you
Yeah,
do.
that's right.
What's
Yeah.
in the synthesis?
So in the synthesis, wow, I created it 3.5 years ago. So what's in it is papaya, strawberry, mango. Man, I don't know, but it's the best drink though. I will say that. I mean, my partners might debate me, but
I'm in Costa Rica. I got a papaya and a mango just sitting
yeah,
here.
nah,
Just
but they ain't gonna make it. You gotta come to Juice 101, baby. Yeah,
next time
yeah, yeah.
I work, I'm coming straight to Ozone
Yeah,
Park.
that's right, man. Get you with the synthesis. Oh, look, see, Stocky Rocky got it. Papaya, strawberry, mango, banana, and apple.
There you go. That's what the team will do. They're gonna back you up
Yeah.
when you fall a little short,
Listen,
right?
listen, together everyone accomplishes more.
Thank you,
You
Stocky
see?
Rocky. So,
Now,
ladies and
well, hold on. I will say this, right? So when it comes to Juice 101 NYC, right? So part of being a leader, you got to be a learner, and you also got to be a soldier in different situations. So when it comes to Juice 101 NYC, Stocky Rocky is the leader. I play my role.
right,
You see what I'm saying?
yes,
So you have to be versatile too when you're doing business, right? Because you can't lead all the time, even though you are a leader. Just because you're not leading doesn't mean you're, you know what I'm saying, you're not a leader, but sometimes you have to fall in line. So in my business of Juice 101 NYC, Stocky Rocky is the leader. You see what I'm saying?
right.
So he is the engine in that building.
What problems can be caused when somebody who should be a soldier is trying to be the captain?
Oh, that's big problems. That's big problems. That's big problems because at the end of the day, you know, the leader that's in charge is usually the person that knows, and it's not their fault. It's just part of being a leader. They know the ins and outs, the front and back, the side. You understand? And that's
Right.
okay. That's who's going the extra mile. Now, if you're willing to do what they're doing, you can learn from them and create your own thing.
Okay.
Right?
You can't take over that one. You
Nah,
have
you
to up and do your own
can't.
thing.
Shout out to my man Black. What up, Black? Yo, G. What up, G? Shout out to my man Black. Building 5, Dawnland. What up, baby?
Um, okay, so wow, we've gotten so much good information here. And I imagine so that the synthesis on YouTube, you guys speak a lot about these philosophies and these life lessons that you've learned over the years. Is that true or false, or what else is there?
Nah, that's accurate. That's accurate. Right? Because the synthesis is what, all right. So you know what a conglomerate is?
Uh huh.
So a synthesis is the synonym for a conglomerate.
So that's interesting because I never put those two words together.
Exactly.
For me, synthesis is taking information,
Uh-huh.
processing it in order to then apply it. That's what I would say synthesis is.
Nah, so a synthesis is pretty much a group of people. Nah, I would say it's a group of things coming together to form an idea or theory. A theory
Okay.
or so what we do is we come together as people and we form our theory and our system. Synthesis. And we are dynamic and we analyze everything. So it's dynamic, analytical synthesis.
Oh, that's fantastic because and as an educator, we're still stuck on the theories of Maslow and Einstein from
Right,
100 years ago.
right,
They're antiquated and they're not melanated.
right.
So we need some more modern and melanated synthesis in and theories in our lives.
Hmm.
You guys go live on YouTube?
Nah, we don't go live.
You
You,
record and
we record and then we put it out.
okay, ladies and gentlemen, find the DA synthesis on YouTube. There's over 100 episodes. You will find something.
Look. See that? Look. This is the 100th episode sweater too, right? This is a classic right here. So you see that right there? Episode 100.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
You guys thought of everything.
yeah. I mean, if we coming to win, right?
Right.
Let's go.
Right.
Let's go.
Follow Juice 101 NYC. Also A Synthesis, the Synthesis, or Kool with a K __ 911.
Yeah,
Here on Instagram, DM privately for more information about merchandise,
yep.
the different pieces and the prices and everything. I ordered mine. You can see it's a pink hoodie. It fits me well.
That's
Um, and you said they do run a little big, right? Because I was gonna get a medium. You told me
yeah,
to get a
just
small,
a little big. I mean, you know what? It run cozy. How about that?
and it's perfect. I mean,
Yeah,
you told me what size to get. It's
yeah.
perfect.
Chitty chitty bang bang. There you go.
And so you get some personal attention from Cool Holmes himself,
Yep.
and um, and then so yeah, so you can listen to the YouTube show, visit the juice bar, and acquire some merchandise,
Yeah.
and make it a good week.
Exactly. And that on.
um, right. Or in any order, in any order.
There you go.
I'm gonna need, and maybe if we can run it by Stocky Rocky. Maybe there could be a juice called Rae Lashea.
I mean, listen, man. Listen. It's possible. It's
You see
possible.
what I'm saying? We can synthesize on it,
I'm trying
and
to tell you. There we go. Well, you just got to pull up on us. You know what I'm saying?
right, or maybe even like miracles. It doesn't have to be Ray. It could be like 52 miracles or something like that. We can work it out.
We work it out.
I'm always
Indeed.
trying to put my name on something.
Why not?
And also, please visit me at lessproblemsmoremiracles.com. Put your email address in, get the free PDF Miracle Makers Roadmap. Check out the books that I have there for sale, and most likely, if you order, I'll sign it. Let's see. Any final words, advice, suggestions you want to give to the people about health?
Yeah. Health is wealth. And that, money can't buy that. So you got to take care of your body. Your body's your temple. Your mind is a power, but your body's the temple. You know what I'm saying? You only get one of these. You got to take care of it. You got to take care of it. You know what I mean? Kids, if you're in school, pay attention in physical education, because if you don't pay attention, you're going to become an adult and you're going to be paying a trainer to do something that you can do on your own.
Right. And you know what? That's really the things that we pay for. It's just because those are things we can't do. So
Right.
if you can't cook, you're paying the restaurant. If you can't clean, you're paying the housekeeper or the maid.
Yeah.
And if you cannot take care of your own body, you're going to either be paying the trainers or the doctors.
Indeed.
And make sure we all are honoring these temples and taking care of them. They start at Juice 101 New NYC, and then bring it on home.
That's
Go
it.
get the synthesis drink, and then tell me
Yeah.
how it is.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Telling you, man, it's a winner.
It's the winner.
It's a winner.
And besides that you're a winner. I can see that. Super proud to see the man
Thank
you
you.
do. And gosh, this has been a lovely treat. Thank you so much for joining me tonight.
No problem, Rae Lashea, man. It is an honor, man. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Join me again next Monday. I'll be back at the regular time, which is 3. I don't even know the regular time anymore. 3 o'clock Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I will have another fantastic guest. And until then, have a miraculous week.
Love.
Bye.